That's not the plan.
I was gonna say, you've had so many eras. We can go back to Ego Trip, to the YN era at XXL.
I'll give you the exclusive. I think we're working on some type of Ego Trip book to sort of like.
I have the book of rap list at my house.
No, the book of all the magazines we did.
Oh, okay,
There's 13 magazines we did. Like collectors of them have them, but there's an editor, Dana Albarella James. She's trying to put together a whole compilation kind of that to show people where it came from. Like those 13 magazines we put together, like some of the best articles, and
Amazing.
So we're all going to be together. It gives people insight because that's the foundation of my career.
For sure.
Independent magazine I did called Ego Trip.
Which again, I got the book of rap list at my crib right now on my shelf. You kind of taking the source off the top of the mountain during that XXL era.
You don't have to do kinda and mighta. See, we do these modifiers. You like Bootleg Kev. You like controversial statements. Say I did, yes, I did. Or did.
And you had them.
He might be one of the greatest. Well, if I'm not, who is? Or just say I'm one of the greatest.
Well, you had them.
Don't say kinda.
Well, you
have to stop talking with modifiers. We all do that.
You had them selling Eminem CDs to try to. Do you remember that issue with the little plastic?
I just saw Kim Rosario. It's all love. BT. She's the queen.
But I guess I wanted to ask you, like that was a pretty intense era of like hip hop journalism, right? But what was that like going up against them? And then I think on my set I have the 50 Dre Eminem cover framed. Because that is to me like.
Well, that was the same week, the same month they had Ja Rule on the cover, and there's a poster inside of a guy breaking me in half and then cutting Eminem's head off. So, I mean, it was crazy, man. It was like, And then you had Hip Hop Police also following all of us, too. So that's what made it exciting,
The Hip Hop Police were following you guys.
Yeah, like they would police dossiers, and everybody related to the culture was in the files. And they tried to press me about, and thankfully, I didn't know anything to not tell them about anybody's thing. So I didn't have to snitch because I actually didn't know anything. But, they watched all of us. Like, if we were affiliated with these artists at the time and the controversy, I had a file, 50 had a file, Benzino had a file, everybody had a file. So it was like, you also had to realize that was going at the time. I would say my block was the most hectic block because they built 4040 Club was connected to the XXL building when they built it. When they built that shit, I was like, oh my God.
Oh, that's insane. The club's attached
when they built
to
that, I was so mad. I left half day. I was pissed. I was
like, man, the block is hot over here.
The block is hot.
Hip Hop Police are going to be waiting outside of 4040 Club. They're going to see me coming down.
This is how hot the block is. Violator Henchman.
Oh, man.
Same block. So Violator Henchman, 4040 Club, and XXL. Same block.
Crazy. I feel like we've had not the best year so far in terms of.
Yeah, we're not number one yet, right?
We haven't had, and I also just feel like in general, like there hasn't been.
I like you because you be on hip hop's ass too. Like you're that type of.
Listen, my favorite album of the year is Killer Mike, and I love the Estate Sale shit. Those are the two for me right now, right?
Those are good.
But it has been a really light year. What's your album of the year in middle of 2023?
I wouldn't say album of the year, but I like those two you mentioned.
Favorite.
I also like Gunna's album. I also like.
Do you like the Gunna album?
I like the Gunna album.
Okay.
I like the Currency Jermaine Dupri project, the EP.
Larry June Alchemist album.
Larry June Alchemist is good.
Yeah.
I got a good solid like top 5 to 7 that I like. I'm not picking number one yet, but I do think some big dogs are coming. Obviously, Drake's coming, as we see now with his little book poetry scavenger hunt he created. He hasn't officially announced it, but it seems like an album's coming.
I was going to say, like, every year, B-Dot drops his list, and then I usually drop a list right after to, like, be like... You
got to do that. It's important.
But I know, like, you guys... When you guys drop a Rap Radar interview or podcast, it's always an interview. I feel like once a year, you should be on his ass for like an hour going over that list.
Tell him there's more money we can get, man. Tell him we can generate more bags, man. We got to, create. We could do some lifestyle.
Wait, I see top 5 dead or alive.
Show, everything, man.
Jada!
You know what I'm saying? Jada's coming. He's on deck. He's on
next.
deck.
Oh, okay. Well, listen, Elliott.
Kiss is here.
Can we please do the long?
I gotta go. Kiss is here.
Can we do the long form?
Rapper, man.
We gotta do the long form, brother.
These guys.
Yeah. Hey, man, I appreciate your time, brother.
Love.
Appreciate you. Yeah.